Waterways. What is waterway? Waterway is a way or channel for water or a navigable body of water. Okay. We human being means man started traveling on water with raft and small boats long ago. In early days, it grew more in civilizations which were nearer to navigational surfaces of water. Boats are still vital aids, still boats are important aids to movement, and nothing much has changed in their design for last 6,000 years. Sails were put up to utilize the wind power. So in this during sailing the boat, wind power play an important role. Earlier people used to tie big flags cloths in the wind which help them to change the direction of the wind, but the direction of wind was never fixed, therefore the cells needed many adjustment. They need to adjust every time depending on the direction of the wind. Okay. It was not an easy task, hence many experiments were done to meet the needs of a ship. Whenever there was no wind available, the ship was depend on muscular power of men. So when winds is not there, or winds if the winds are not not available, okay, that time people require more manpower. Okay, more manpower. Okay, so it was a very tough job. Therefore, slaves and prisoners were employed to row it, to for sail the boat and to turn the direction, because it required more power, more manpower. Okay, the art of navigation were improving at the same time. The compass was devised at the beginning of the 14th century, but it took time for understand how to use it. Then trading voyages across the ocean brought about rapid improvements in ship designing. Introduction of steam engines closed the chapter of Courtly in human history and opened a new chapter of adventure and exploration. But the change was brought about at the end of 19th century. Remember that the steam engine was not the invention of single person in a single place. Okay, nor the improvements in it were made at a single point of time. We have taken about it in the railways in some detail. These days, dedicated ships are put in service. Dedicated means that a ship is used to serve in a specific field. A tanker is made to be used for carrying petroleum. Okay, ships are used for carrying out various responsibilities in war. Cargo ships carry cargo goods, use heavy things. Then fish trailers catch fish only. Whaler ship is used to hunt whales only. There are luxury liners which provide all possible luxury. Therefore, the design of a ship depends on its end use. Okay. Waterways serve man in a big way. The steamships have made rapid changes in living style of men all over the world. The Europeans used ships for trade and also for gaining control over vast part of Asia and Africa. The course of slave trade was also an offshoot of the steamship. Today, ships offer a cheap mode of intercontinental transport, especially for heavy goods and bulk cargoes like crude minerals. Okay, so there is no expense on building roads or laying down tracks, but shipping demands creation of big ports where ships can anchor and load and unload cargo. Okay, the construction of canals like the Suez and Panama has been a great benefit to trade by ships. Europe and Asia were connected by sea routes that at one time had to go around South Africa. The Suez Canal, joining the Mediterranean and Red Sea, made it possible to cover the distance between Mumbai to London in just 2 weeks. Earlier, it could take up to 6 months or more than that. Okay. The Panama Canal joins Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. It is no longer necessary to go around the entire South America for a journey from west coast of USA to the east coast of South America. The bulk of goods carried overseas include mineral oil, mineral oils, food grains, and other raw materials like cotton, tobacco, and rubber, etc. Okay, ships fitted with refrigerated cabins carry tin fish, meat, and dairy products from one country to another. The busiest sea route connected ports on Eastern America to those on Western Europe. Over one half of the world's shipping passes over this North Atlantic route. The important ports on the American side include New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Boston, Montreal, Quebec. Okay. On the European side, the major seaports include London, Southampton, Hamburg, Liverpool, Rotterdam, Antwerp. So other countries also has a coastal line running means our country also have a coastal line running for about 6,000 kilometers. The major seaports are Mumbai, Kolkata, and then Chennai, Kochi, Marmagaon, Kandala, and Visakhapatnam. Inland waterways are popular in Kerala. Now, what is inland waterways? Okay, what is inland waterway? Inland waterways refers to navigable river or canals designed to be used by inland waterways, craft only implicitly for much smaller dimensions than sea-going ships. Means inland waterway, it covers it is a route of waterways inside the country. Okay, like traveling through rivers, canals. Okay, means this way in the water bodies which is inside the country. Okay, these include river, canals, lakes, and they are used for transporting passengers and goods. So, inland waterways means any waterways within the territory of a state that they are used for transporting passengers and goods. India has an extensive network of inland waterways in the form of numbers of rivers, canals, backwaters, etc. Okay, and the lagoons have been connected by many canals to provide continuous stretches for navigation. River Ganga and Brahmaputra are also navigable over some parts. So this is all about our chapter number 10, that is waterways. So uh, uh, here we learn that waterways grew more in civilization which were nearer to navigational surfaces of water, and sails were put up to utilize the wind power. Okay, then we learned that many changes took place, many modification happened in the field of waterways to bring improvement in it. Okay, many canals were made to make the distance shorter. So this is all about this chapter. Thank you.